In 1988, like somewhere around 35 years back, anthropologist Leela Dube wrote an important article on the construction of gender Hindu girls in patrilineal India. She wrote that it traces the mechanisms through which girls develop a gendered identity by examining the rituals and ceremonies, language, and practice of families. Her focus was on Hindu girls as she examined her own socialization as well. She begins with focusing that gender differences that are culturally produced are always interpreted as being rooted in biology. She explains this by using the seed and earth analogy. This analogy is very important in understanding gender relations. This concept is extremely powerful and has been extensively discussed in women's studies in various places. The reason for the secondary status given to women comes from the understanding of women as passive receptacles. Man provides a seed, the essence, while the woman provides the field, which receives the seed and nourishes it. Here, the seed means the sperm and earth means the womb. A child shares the father's blood. This unequal social arrangement is seen as the arrangement of nature which gives different rules to men and women in procreation. She also says how gender roles are lived out in terms of family structures and kinship, which makes rules about recruitment, marital residence, and rearrangement of the family. These are also impacted by the institution of caste. So you know that caste again is divided into 4 castes and several subcastes in India. Through different expressions and idioms used in different languages, she brings out the manner in which girls are made aware of their secondary status. So this we are talking about 1988 studies. For example, a Telugu expression states, bringing up a daughter is like watering a plant in another's courtyard. Leela Dube does not offer a simplistic picture. She gives several examples of how girls are valued as they become objects of worship before menarche, which means when the girls get their first periods. She explains how the temporary status of girls in their natal household and short visits there after marriage are emphasized by various puja across the country. Example, Durga Puja in Bengal and Gauri Puja in Karnataka. Again, the custom of worshipping and feeding virgin girls, that is pre-menarche, is prevalent in large parts of the country, helping emphasizing the feminine role for women and contrast with the post-menarche, more dangerous stage. She also explains that one of the reasons constraints are placed on female sexuality is because their future is tied to being a wife and mother. Now, motherhood is the highest achievement in a woman's life, and marriage is the gateway to motherhood. Everything else is secondary to these 2 goals. Socialization of girls was also impacted by the idea of women as gatekeepers of caste, as boundary marker. That's the reason why the girls are not allowed to marry in other castes. She was one of the first scholars to introduce this idea and use this to explain violence against women as well. According to Leela Dube, women as boundary markers became repositories of honor, and violence against women was an outcome when social hierarchies were threatened. The other important aspect of violence against women that Leela Dube explained was the debate about sex-selective abortions. She explained the practice of female infanticide in different societies as its implications, such as practice of polyandry because of less number of women in society, abduction of women, increase in the number of rapes, and so on. She also said that in Southeast Asia, women have a freedom of action and decision making which is not found in South or East Asia. Countries like Thailand, Singapore, women have more freedom than that of India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, etc. So using studies of fertility, family planning and population control, she argued that it was the value given to women. She questioned the idea of cash incentives for having girl child, as she felt that such incentives will maintain the social structural arrangements which needs to be changed and reaffirm existing perceptions and values of people. So now we have Beti Bachao and Beti Padhao scheme of Government of India. Hope this video will help you to understand sociology concepts better. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.